Hello, and welcome to Actual Libertarianism. Here's a fun fact you might have heard in the news. You don't own your Steam games. If you don't know, Steam is basically a store where people buy video games. It's made by Valve. Of course, when somebody buys a video game, one would expect that they own that video game. It's on your computer, so it's yours. You can use it at any time, right? The trouble is that Steam recently revealed that it's not selling you anything. Well, it is selling you something, a license to use the game. In other words, if I paid for a video game, Steam gives me permission to use it, but I never have permission to keep it. If Steam wanted to disallow people from playing a video game, it could simply delete the game. Valve Software, in other words, can simply revoke your license. You can't play it now. This news is massive, if you haven't been paying enough attention. Windows is licensed, not sold. It says that right there in the EULA. This software is licensed, not sold. In fact, most, if not all, major companies use an agreement like this. You don't own your products. They may be taken away at any time with a proprietary license. Of course, most major companies would likely never do this, but it's still uncomfortable. Of course, there is a reason in the company's end to do this. The US Chamber of Commerce gives a list of licensing pros and cons. The main positive, for the company at least, is that they can increase profit. Companies can earn royalties from licensing, but they don't need to market or distribute the goods as much. Licensing is a tool to gain profit, and it allows companies to have a lot of power over their consumers. Consumers believe that they're getting the full product. They aren't, and the company can stop them from using their software at any time. Even if it is unlikely for them to do that, it's dangerous. So why is Valve telling people that they license their games? A new law in California, AB 2426, is making companies tell people that they are licensing software instead of buying it. Under our current system, we are letting companies destroy everything. This is just one little part in corporations harming people. There are so many other parts. I've talked about the climate change and poverty, but there are so many more elements to the story. Talk about them in the future. Thank you for listening.